Sagittarius, welcome back. Thank you for watching the video last week. My name is Michelle. For those of you who are just arriving, this is my channel, Born Without Boundaries. And this is my week ahead reading for the sign of Sagittarius for September 1 to September 6. This is the first full week in September. Happy Virgo season, Sagittarius. And happy start of September. Let's get into your week ahead reading. I want to know what's going on with you guys. This week, to be honest with you, has overtones of just nuances of happiness. It's almost like we're a little bit afraid to trust that happiness. Like, are we just being delusional? Is this really, it's almost like we're skeptical. We don't want to let go of that skepticism. But there's a lot more abundance coming in. It's just like cooler, cleaner, fresher air coming in for us. Let's see, for the week of September 1st through 6th, for the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius. These are oracle cards that I work with. I don't work with tarot, but I do work with tarot and extend this reading. Down below, you'll see there's an extended link over to Vimeo, Sagittarius. If you want to go over there after this reading, I will extend this reading with tarot. These are oracle cards. I'll extend this reading with tarot, and then your romance reading will be over there too for this week. So, Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Honestly, I feel like there's a call this week, Sagittarius, to silence your mind and even some impulsivity to want to talk too much, want to control too much, want to say too much. Okay, there it is. There's your fire side. Somebody pissed you off. There's somebody talking shit and somebody pissed you off. And you really don't want, like, this week is about getting back to that full Sagittarian mindset of just seeing the bigger picture of what's really going on here. Because calling somebody out on the little details is not going to solve anything. It's just going to allow them to engage you in a way that they want to engage you, because clearly somebody wants to get under your skin. And right now, because sometimes you speak without thinking, like you're a futuristic dude or gal. You don't think about the consequences of what you say, because you don't even think what you say before it comes out of your mouth. That's just a level of you that is, that is sincere, even beyond your own control. But this week you're being called to look for the bigger picture, because there's almost like a bigger nasty lurking that's really trying to push you for a reason that's not just about this one reason. It's about a bigger reason. And you have the ability to look far and wide. You have that wide berth of perspective. So what I'm suggesting to you this week is have that overview, that higher perspective, that aerial perspective. Who else got this card? Libra. No, they got the eagle. These are both animals of spirit. These are both spirit totems of messengers of spirit, or being able to see what the gods see. So, Sagittarius, you're being called this week to have that larger perspective, even to force it on yourself, because I feel like there's this energy and this tension and this irritation in you this week that is about somebody coming at you, somebody accusing you of something, somebody laying a responsibility on you that wasn't your responsibility, somebody flinging shit in your direction and you're just not having it and you don't want to tolerate it. You want to be happy and somebody's trying to get in the way of that. You're out here trying to share your joy, and somebody's trying to interfere with that. And so this first card is asking you to just have almost see see the aerial, like use your aerial vision, because there's more going on here. And if you really want to deal with the situation, you're going to have to deal with the whole situation, not just like the little like oh yeah, you're after the king, or you're after checkmate. You're not after the pawn, right? They're actually sucking you in. They're actually sucking you in. They're trying to bait you. Trying to get you in like a moth to a flame. This is you, little fire sign. Like a moth to a flame, knowing what you're attracted to, knowing what matters to you. They're trying to strike at you at home. Right? Somebody that's watching and waiting and wanting, if they're wanting you to react a specific way. And because you are never alone, the otter spirit comes out, and this is my counterpart. I feel like this has to do with love. I feel like they're trying to, you know what? I just heard it. Maybe they actually identified something that you weren't ready to acknowledge yet. It's like it's not their job to push you out of the closet that you were hiding in, type of thing. Not that you were, this has anything to do with like traditional sense of the word of out of the closet, but it's like they didn't have a right to call you out yet, because you weren't doing anything wrong by not being ready to say anything. Right? You're waiting for the time to be right for you. You know, this could even be you working at a job and you were going to get another job, and somebody found out, and they told the boss or told on you, oh, did you hear that so-and-so is leaving? And you're like, wait, what? That's for me to say when I'm ready. There could be actually somebody hawking you, that's been tracing you, that's been watching you, that's been following you. In other words, that's why I say you're under the radar. Like somebody has seriously been checking you, looking at you, hawking you. You know, like literally like hunting you from the aerial view. And that's why I'm saying, if you want to get to the bottom of it, you're going to have to see the larger picture. Because if you keep trying to like deal with these petty issues, they're gonna wear you out. Sagittarius, this is like aerial attack. But like not aerial attack in that it's dive bombing you. It's watching to see where to strike at you. And I feel like it's striking right at your heart. It's aiming at somebody that you love, a family member, or somebody that you're falling in love with. And maybe it's calling you out on it before you're ready to be called out on it. But this is definitely something that you wanted to keep hidden or was hidden. This is definitely information that you did not want to be made public, but they're trying to suck you out and lure you out. Like literally baiting you like a moth to a flame this week. Sagittarius, like a moth to a flame. They're trying to pull you out and instigate. They're trying to instigate with this petty little bullshit. This is honestly, if you actually have something to hide this week, if you actually have something to hide, Sagittarius, this is not a good week for you, because it's going to they're going to take dead target at what matters to you most. Because it's like something in the dark that mattered to you a lot. Like maybe you're protecting somebody. You're protecting somebody that you care about a lot. And it's them that they're trying to get at. It's them that they're trying to drag down. And they're almost trying to bait you to do it. Now, I feel like this is not a somebody. It's almost like a something. You know, like an organization, like the press, like the media, it could be a someone, but it's like their friends are helping to keep an eye on you. It's something more than just one person. Like this set of eyes is big and wide. Shit, I don't know. I don't even. This could be the IRS. And they're baiting you. They're waiting like an ambush predator for you to just come right to them. Wow. In other words, what I'm saying is this isn't necessarily even a shady person. This is like a professional. The fuck? I don't know. I've been getting a lot of crazy messages this week. I'm like, who are people hanging out with? This could be some serious paparazzi shit. Like, that's the kind of feeling this week. And maybe that's not your life, right? There's like nothing like that in your life. But like I said, this has to do with an institution, like the HR department, right? At your work. And somebody reports you to them because, oh, I heard she was leaving. And so now HR, now they're hawking you. People are, there's like some sort of investigation, not investigation, like an official investigation. I hope not an official investigation, Sagittarius. I hope that you're like, that's got nothing to do with what's going on in your life. But this has definitely got to do with, I don't know, maybe the place that you live, like the apartment complex that you live in, found out that you didn't report all your income. And now they're calling you out on it, or they're trying to get facts about it. And honestly, the truth is, even though you know the truth is starting to leak out, you don't want to say it. You're pissed about it because you're like, this wasn't a truth that was hurting anybody. It wasn't anybody's business. I get to decide when I tell, and that's what's really bothering you. But it's going to be through your anger that they're baiting you. I want you to be aware of that, Sagittarius. Somebody is going to use your, what can be angry, hot-headed, reaction. Your tendency toward being reactionary. They're using it to bait you. They're using it to almost like make you look bad. Oh, there is a devil in disguise here. I'm telling you right now. There is a devil with a blue dress on right now. There is somebody with a mask on right now. And they're playing all kinds of innocent and sweet. Life is a mystery. That means there's something unknown. Bring a gentle touch. I don't know. Maybe you're involved with somebody who is, I don't know. I honestly, I'll get into the romance craziness if there is some over on Vimeo. But it's almost like maybe you're involved with somebody who's really young, maybe too young for you. Like there's a big age difference between they're really young and you're really old. Not like inappropriate young. Well, if it's inappropriate young, Sagittarius, I don't even think that's what's going on. I don't even want to go there. But it is they're much younger than you. Like I see 18 and 62. So it's legal, but just scraping over that border. And it like you're oh my God. You're about to be called out. You're about to be called out. This could even be a three-party situation. Because in the center card, this like young innocent is looking at them, and they're looking over here, looking in an opposite direction. 8:18. I mean, like, oh my God. I don't know what you guys are rolling in. But this week, Sagittarius, you better hop in a fucking getaway car. But this is the thing. You don't want to. You don't want to because you're not ashamed of yourself. You just don't think it's anybody's damn business. Whatever you got rolling, you feel like I'm going with the flow. I'm going with the flow. I'm natural. This is me. I'm not really sure why everybody else feels they have a right to weigh in. That's your attitude this week. I would encourage you to stand your ground. I would encourage you to honestly, just the only thing I would say is don't be reactionary, because that's how they're trying to suck you in. If you pop off, forget about it. They're going to use that against you. There's the stinker. There you go. Somebody waiting to stink up your life. But you know your worth. And you're ready to move on from this shit. Take the bull by the horns. Take control of the situation. Call people out. Look at them dead on. The abundant universe will provide. Honestly, Sagittarius, this week, I feel like the universe is on your side. That whatever shittiness you're dealing with right now is going to be resolved in your favor, where you come out looking real good. But it's because you weren't reactionary. You were confrontational, but you weren't reactionary. That's the wisdom here this week, Sagittarius, is use your perceptiveness. You use your they're trying to like surveillance aerial view you. You need to aerial view them. And see where all of this is really coming from. And that's the person you confront. Like straight on. I don't even care if you do it on social media. Unless you don't want to make your business everybody else's business, because this is something you don't want to talk about openly. That's fine too. But there is a call to don't be reactionary. Because that's how they're trying to set you in, like suck you in. What you want to do is go right to the source and have a really adult, mature conversation with the source, Sagittarius. With the source. Like straight up, if it was like this HR scenario at work, you just go right up to your HR director and have a conversation. Or go right up to your boss and have a conversation. You know, I was called in by HR and they asked me questions that I honestly have to say I feel were really inappropriate. If I hadn't announced to anybody officially that I was leaving, it shouldn't be on the table for discussion. It shouldn't. I know this is inappropriate behavior. If I told one of my coworkers something in confidence, it was in confidence. And if I have to, I'm willing to report them. Because for me, it was a violation for them to go anywhere or do anything to tell my business. I want you to confront things straight on this week, Sagittarius. Because getting angry and getting pissed is honestly this could have to do with your children. This honestly could. They could be using your children to bait you. And there's somebody lurking that wants to try. Shady shit. You listen. The fact that you're listening to this video and you can hear me means that you have the tools to know how to really deal with this circumstance. And yes, you want to face this straight on. You don't want to let somebody come in and stink up your life. You want to also confront them. Hey, so I heard that you went and reported me to HR because you, like, I know it was you because I know we had a conversation, and I just want you to know that was really disrespectful. That was really disrespectful of what you did, because you had no right to say that. I'm ready to leave when I'm ready to leave. It's not for you to give my notice for me. But don't do it in like a public place where you're popping off and you could appear crazy. Because I feel like the bigger picture is somebody is trying to make you look bad. And that's bullshit. But they are. They're mad about something. They're angry about something. Some petty fucking shit that you don't even want to worry about. But get the whole picture. Get the whole story. This could be that the two of you were up for the same role, or something. Or that both of you were after the same guy or girl, and you're whatever. This is just ridiculous, like silly scenarios that I'm coming up with to try to get you to understand what's going on, what's happening, what the energy is. If you were involved with a Virgo, there could be somebody that honestly does not like your connection. They feel like you're too old for that person, or they feel like you're just not right. You're totally opposite from that person. They don't want you around them. This could be somebody trying to pull shit on social media, like somebody's mother or somebody's father, trying to like get you separated from the other person. Bottom line is, they're going to try to bait you out loud. Do not be reactionary out loud. Confront them face on in a very mature way so that they don't got nothing on you, and in fact they're exposed for being the stinker that they are. You really want to act fast on this too. Don't let it sit there and stay too long. You want to act fast, but you want to act maturely. You want to act in a grounded way, not in the way of a child of just striking back at them, because that's what they're trying to do. It either has to do with your children, or they're being childish, or they're striking based on something that you love and that's very important to you. Now, I don't consider this a bad reading because it's in your favor to know that all this is going on, and know that you have the ability to handle it, and know that this is the way that you handle it. Like step by step. This is the way that you're going to be able to see it through. Take that aerial perspective. Don't rush into it, because you might not see the booby trap. Whereas you see above, you'll see, oh, there's a booby trap there. I see it. This is the direction I'm going to go to get right there. Think of the broader picture this week, Sagittarius, so that you can really see your way through this bullshit. And you'll come out smelling like a rose. It will really work for you. Now is a lucky time. I know, it's like, it doesn't feel lucky. Oh, it is lucky. Because somebody just saved your ass. Spirit just saved your ass. To let you know how to deal with this. See, the universe will provide. They don't want you to get caught or ensnared. They want you to be okay, unscathed. If you would like to join me over on Vimeo, I'm going to go deeper into this scenario using tarot. And I'm also going to do a romance reading for you for the week ahead. That link is below. If not, I've told you all that I can tell you in terms of how to handle this situation. And I think you can. It is definitely in your abilities to do so. This isn't something that you can't handle, but the biggest challenge is to contain yourself enough to not be sucked right into the flame that they want you to just crash and burn. Bull. Don't do that. Take that aerial view and see the pitfalls and booby traps. And now you know how to go around them. I definitely want comments below, Sagittarius. Let me know what's going on. I'll see you either on Vimeo or next week. Bye, guys.